this has to be your next big fantasy read because it is going to be your favorite. I'm talking, this is 5 stars, got me out of a fantasy book reading slump. I would sell my soul to go back and read this again for the first time. I am not exaggerating. I cannot remember the last time a fantasy book had me drawn in so deeply that I could not put this down. Like, this is my first read by Devney Perry, but I can tell you it will absolutely not be my last. I'm going to binge everything this woman has ever read because not only did she put me in a world that I would want to live in despite all of the monsters in it, I would be in this world. I would probably die immediately because my survival skills are none, but like, put me in it anyway, coach, like put me in the game. So I want to praise this book for being extremely easy to follow, because I feel like a lot of fantasy books where you have a ton of world building, sometimes it can be really overwhelming or really like lackluster, but I feel like this was the perfect combination of explaining really thoroughly what the world you are entering is. As far as world building goes, the one thing I really liked was that it was really engaging and interesting while not being like overwhelming, because I feel like sometimes fantasy books can get really, really heavy into the world building, and that's sometimes like a turn off for me. Like, yes, I know world building is really important when you're literally building another world, but this one did such a good job of keeping you really engaged and like more character development while also world building. And that is something that I really look for in a fantasy book, because I think way too much world building way too fast can sometimes be a huge turn off for me. Slow burn romance between our main female character and our main male character was top notch. And I'm not normally a slow burn girly. I kind of just like want everybody to get to the business while having a good plot, because obviously a good plot is very important to me. But this book did such a good job of building up that tension, so when we finally got to the business, I loved it even more. Book also ends on a cliffhanger, and I would say it's one of the best cliffhangers ever. I did not see it coming whatsoever, and I feel like if you tell me you saw the cliffhanger coming, you're lying, because like it was just so good and it was so perfect. And like, maybe I am dumb, maybe you did get like pull the cliffhanger, but I didn't, and I loved it. And I just cannot wait to see where like the rest of this story goes, where it's going to take us. And I'm just so excited for whatever book 2 comes out, but I know for a fact I'm definitely going to be rereading this one over and over again and ordering the beautiful sprayed edge hardcover copy. It's already ordered. I just am waiting for it to be delivered. If you are looking for your next great fantasy read, look no further than Shield of Sparrows. You will not be disappointed. If you are disappointed, you can come fight me. Like, I will show up to a place of your choosing and we will fight it out, because I'm telling you right now, it's impossible not to like this book. Thank you so much to Entangled Publishing and Red Tower Books for sending me this ARC, because when I tell you that it's probably changed my whole TBR trajectory for the rest of the year, I'm serious, because I was about to put fantasy like on a shelf because I thought like everything was getting like repetitive and I wasn't like vibing with anything anymore. I was consuming too much of it, but this book just proved that I will be a fantasy girly through and through.